What up to YouTube and to BitChute? BitChute, we didn't produce a video over there yesterday, so make sure you check us out at the Smash News Network, least busted name of news, on YouTube, because you may be missing important content that you cannot see on BitChute. Yes. What we're looking at here are the jet streams in our meteorology segment. These are the jet streams, like sands through the hourglass of time. These are the jet streams of the Eastern world. There's a kink over Australia, and some rather chaotic jet streams over the Northern Hemisphere. Here are the surface winds of this side of the planet. Some strong winds in between the Philippines and the Southeast Asian continent. As well as some strong winds in the Southern Ocean. Here are the surface winds of the Americas. We've got this south to north wind flow happening here all the way from Texas to Lake Huron once again. Saw that happening last week as well. And there is the jet stream now making some impact on the U.S. weather. A little bit of a kink over the U.S. as well. See this bend here? And then a reconvergence off the coast of Newfoundland, off the coast of Nova Scotia. Shout out to Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles. Some backward jet stream over the equatorial region of South America. Here are the jet streams of Europe and Africa, as well as the Middle East. Shout out to our viewers from all around the world. Thanks for tuning in to the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Last but not least, for the null school imagery, this is our surface wind scenario for the central world. And let's move on. Here's your weather.gov map. If your county's lit, click your county. I don't know what else to tell you. Some strong winds here around Hawaii, possibly making for some good or maybe even some bad surf. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Series of warnings there for Alaska, like fire weather. Please don't leave burning embers or drive around with chains on your vehicle in Alaska. Next, the NASA GOES lightning mapper. We're going to be seeing concentrated storms here. Looks like we're already getting some of those, as well as a long arm of lightning right here all the way from Arizona to Lake Michigan. Really all the way from southern Mexico. See this huge arc of lightning right here? No pun intended. An arc of light. You get it. Next, looking at temperature anomaly forecasts. Here is your GFS temperature anomaly forecast for the next 72 hours. It's based in Celsius degrees. We've got some huge temperature gradients happening in the U.S. Some turbulent swings of hot to cold and vice versa. Here's your pressure and precipitation. Oh, that's not pressure and precipitation at all. That's your lightning map. There's your lightning map from lightningmaps.org. We won't spend too much time on here as this is a recorded video, not a live stream, but there is some terrestrial lightning in the U.S. around the Gulf Coast and around the Great Lakes. Here's your pressure and precipitation forecast for the next 72 hours. This is the GFS model. Again, we're going to expect to see some very strong storms here around the Gulf Coast, around the Texas Gulf coastline, near the Texas-Louisiana border. A strong storm expected here, coming in the next couple of days. So once again, that's your 72-hour pressure and precipitation forecast. Again, we expect to see some concentrated areas of strong little storms with all those hot, cold temperature and pressure gradients forming. Here is your pressure map. And you can see all those pressure gradients sprinkled all over the southwestern U.S. there. You can see low and high pressure in little compartments right next to each other. Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky. Little boxes, little boxes, little boxes, all the same. They're made of weather. Remember, folks, atmospheric nitrogen is more massive than atmospheric water vapor. All right, so here's your Doppler radar. This shows vertical motion of water droplets in the air column. And some strong storms here moving over the northern Great Lakes. Wisconsin, you're next. And things are clearing up in Minneapolis as we record the video. Some showers around the Gulf Coast. And some stronger storms there around Nolens. And here's the rest of your weather data. There's your clouds and fog view using the 3.9 nanometer infrared NASA GOES interactive weather satellite. Clouds and fog. Here is water vapor. It should be. And there you have the water vapor map. That's what's going on in terms of water vapor. That's all the water vapor in the atmosphere, not just that which is condensed onto clouds, but all the water vapor. In other words, it'll show you a clear sky like this because it's very dry. Over here, it's a cloudy sky because it's very wet. It's a low pressure system, right? That's what I'm talking about when I say that nitrogen is more massive than H2O because it's N2, and the molecular mass of N2 is greater than the molecular mass of water vapor. Seems pretty simple, right? Yeah. The sky is more massive on a clear day than on a cloudy one, period. Here's your recap, starting with the U.S. Doppler Radar map. Moving on to the 3.9 nanometer infrared radiation map showing clouds and fog. And last but not least, here's the water vapor map. Thanks for tuning in to the Smash News Network, Least Busted David News. May that terrestrial wind be at your back. Opinions expressed in this video not necessarily the opinions of the Smash News Network, Least